Okay. You know what's coming. Now it's time for the Raiders. He played all 14 seasons for the Silver and Black. Cliff Branch. And he played every one of them one way. Fast. My longtime TV partner on ESPN, Tom Jackson, used to say, there's just a few guys who came into the league fast and left the league fast. And the first name that he always mentioned was Cliff Branch. And Tom ought to know he played against him about over 24 times. Number 21 joined a team full of future Hall of Famers, as we found out, as the 4th round pick out of Colorado back in 1972. But by the time this world-class NCAA sprinter became a starter for the Raiders in 1974, he was as big a threat as any of them. Now that year, you have to remember, before they changed most of the pass defense rules, he led the league with over 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns. 1976, he led the league in touchdown catches again, as well as averaging 24.2 yards a catch. Hello, 24.2. He was the common thread to the Raiders' 3 Super Bowl championship teams in 76, in 80, and in 83. Super Bowl 15 against Philadelphia, 2 touchdown catches. Super Bowl 18 against Washington, another touchdown catch. Earlier that year against the defending champion Washington, he caught a 99-yard touchdown pass from Jim Plunkett. When he retired in 1985, his totals in 22 playoff games, 73 catches, 1,300 yards, were both NFL records. I think you get the picture. It's a shame that not enough folks got this picture in time. Sadly, we lost Cliff 3 years ago, right around this time. To present him today, his sister Elian Anderson, and the owner of the Raiders and a great friend of Cliff's, Mark Davis.
Branch up the left side. That's a diving pass. He gets up. Nobody's touched him. He gets the 20. He gets the 10. Touchdown Raiders.
Cliff Branch carved a blazing path to a Hall of Fame career.
On the Branch. Makes the catch.
The legendary deep threat first starred in track before finding a new avenue for his prodigious talents.
Clifford began playing football in junior high school. He was recruited for the football team simply because they discovered that he could run.
He was just this small little thing that could run like a deer.
Then he sprinted 20 more yards to score.
In his first couple of years, he couldn't catch a football. But over the years, Cliff became one of the most respected wide receivers in professional football.
By his 3rd NFL season, his dominance was on full display. In 1974, he finished with 60 catches, a league-leading 13 touchdowns, and a first-team All-Pro nod, all while leading the Raiders to an AFC title game berth.
Cliff's playing style was the most dangerous person on the field.
Rivers knocks it down. Branch catches it. Touchdown Raiders. Holy Toledo.
General managers, defensive coordinators, defensive backs couldn't sleep the night before they played the Raiders.
That's what happens when you have a receiver like Cliff Branch.
While Branch evoked fear in the opposition, he was a dream come true for Raiders fans. In 1976, his career-high 1,111 receiving yards helped lay the foundation for a silver and black championship season.
What sticks out the most when Clifford played was in 1983, he ran 99 yards against the Washington Redskins.
That 99-yard touchdown epitomized what Cliff Branch was all about. Cliff Branch could go to the end zone from anywhere on the field.
He is fast. He brought speed to the game. In fact, there was a poster that would be put up at every game. Speed kills.
Even to this day, I get tears in my eyes when I look at the picture of Cliff running into Cliff's corner with that ball held up above his head as he scored a touchdown. It was so apropos. Every team feared Cliff Branch and that speed that he had.
He was feared, but above all, he was respected. Over 14 seasons, he earned 4 Pro Bowl selections, 3 first-team All-Pro nods, and most important of all, he helped solidify the Raiders' commitment to excellence with 3 Super Bowl championships. Branch passed away on August 3rd, 2019, just 2 days after his 71st birthday. While the football world lost one of the most incredible wide receivers to grace the sport, his memory will live on forever in the halls of Kent.
Cliff would be so excited about going into the Hall of Fame and joining all the Raider alumni that are already in there, to join that family again.
We're so very proud of Clifford. That's as good as it gets. This is what he dreamed of. This is what he longed for.
I am honored and privileged to present my best friend, Clifford Branch, for enshrinement into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Cliff Branch for enshrinement into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Cliff's sister Elian Anderson and Mark Davis.
Today I'm going to share an open letter with you, and I want to dedicate it to 2 of our other siblings, Cheryl and Ed. Today I share an open letter with you, written from my heart, thoughts put on paper, voiced by Clifford. When it is not in God's time, you cannot force it. When it is in God's time, you cannot stop it. Clifford was delayed, but not denied. The first thing I heard him say was, "Thank you, God." He never, ever gave up on his dream. The second thing I heard him say was, "Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for everything." Today is bittersweet because we miss our beloved Clifford, and sweet because it is now history. I want to tell you, there's a sweet spirit in this place today. Our Clifford, number 21, would not miss his enshrinement for nothing. He longed for this day, and 21 is seated front and center with Al Davis and John Madden. Hello, Worthing High School in Houston, Texas, Sunnyside. Clifford was straight out of Sunnyside, Robinson edition, where it all began. Thank you, Worthing, class of 1967, and the Worthing Alumni Association, who continue to keep his memory alive. Lest I forget the band who marched in the parade this morning. Good job. And now for some special shout-outs to Clifford's special friends who were there for every achievement and award. You know who you are. Thank you. Thank you to Wharton Junior College and the University of Colorado, and to Coach Bonson for being present today. Clifford was drafted by the Oakland Raiders, and when this occurred, his blood turned silver and black. It was Al Davis who said, "The fire that burns brightest is the will to win." Clifford was born with the will to win. Thanks to Al Davis and John Madden, who treated Clifford like family. To his BFF, Mark Davis, and Mark's mother, Carol, and also Coach Tom Flores. Thank you to the entire Raider organization. Thank you to the Raider fans. Oh, how he loved y'all. It was the fans. It was the fans who posted at every game, "Speed kills, number 21, Cliff Branch." Clifford loved that. Thank you to everyone who poured into Clifford, enabling him to be the best that he could be. And finally, the third thing he voiced to me, he said, "Elaine, don't forget to tell my children to be kind." This was so Clifford. He was kind. Last but not least, a special thanks to the Pro Football Hall of Fame committee for selecting Clifford Branch. Wow, what a legacy he leaves. Today is perfect.
That was a beautiful moment right there, as Cliff Branch is the latest Raider great to go into the Hall after 32 years of waiting. And now the finale.